It's about that time, yeah, the time that we normally reveal secrets. So I'm trying actually to make my call, but it's misbehaving anyway. I hope you're doing great. Yeah, today we actually, like yesterday was on today is on Saturday. Yesterday, last night was on Friday, and last night we actually took some time to like tell secrets that we've been having. Yeah, so everybody got the opportunity. Like so many people actually revealed their darkest secrets, their most weird secrets. So also today I'm giving you the opportunity. If maybe we left you out, do not really feel like you are left out. You are definitely part of this. So today, if maybe yesterday you never had the opportunity to at least give us your secret, then today you have that chance. So what secret do you have? What secret have you been hiding? So share with us. My name is Mark 29, and we will be here like for an hour plus. So it's actually 11:30, so we'll finish at exactly 1 a.m., not p.m. I'm really used to 1 a.m. But remember also, friend, remember to also be very respectful. Be respectful when you at least you comment or you type, because we really also have to like abide by rules and regulations, right? So welcome, friend. Feel at home. Yeah. So it's actually a continuation from yesterday, whereby we were revealing secrets. Like, do you have a very dark secret, of a very weird secret, and like you've never really had somebody to share it with? Maybe you're afraid, like, if I try to share, then he or she will judge me, so I cannot really reveal my secret to him or to her. So tonight, everybody is getting the opportunity to at least tell us about your secret. So what are you really hiding? What have you been hiding? So what is your secret? Somebody known as Biswajit, your name is really hard. You're saying you see Naruto. Maureen Johnson, you're saying hi. Somebody known as Bastin Jiber, are you the last airbender? I'm not. And then you see Naruto, I do not really know what Naruto is. Deepak Kumar, you're saying hi. Hello to Sami Diaz, hello. I can see Deepak Kumar again, this, and then BC saying, are you? You're asking if I'm black. Yeah, I'm black. Also, kindly guys, if you are joining us, kindly support us by subscribing, and we will really appreciate so much. You can see somebody saying, Maureen Johnson, what is your message to the world? My message to the world is, I'm a person who actually believes in peace. I believe like peace is everything. Yeah, without peace, like we have no world. So my message to the world is, let's all remember to keep peace. Like whenever you are, be a peace ambassador. That is what will really like get us going. If maybe we like begin maybe misbehaving or doing weird things, unnecessary things, then definitely we'll have no world. So Maureen Johnson, that is my message to the world. Like, let us all be peace ambassadors. I keep peace, you keep peace, and then we'll have a very safe world for our future generation. For maybe even for those people who do not really have kids or children. Deepak Kumar, you're saying, how are you, brother? I'm very fine, Deepak Kumar, brother. I hope you're doing great too. So friend, if you're joining us, kindly support us by subscribing, and we will really appreciate so much. Oh, BC, you're asking, are you Somalian? No, not really. I'm not Somalian. I come from a country known as Kenya, and I'm not a Somalian. No offense to the Somali people. Yeah. So your message was actually hidden. I believe it's not really offensive what you asked. So though the YouTube actually hid it, but I believe I've answered you. Yeah, BC, you're saying Kenyans are cool. I believe so. Yeah. So BC, actually the reason as to why we are streaming this is actually we want you to share with us if you have a secret that maybe you've never shared with anyone. So do you mind sharing it with us kindly? If you have a secret, I believe each and every person has a secret. We all have secrets, though some people will really find it difficult to maybe share their secrets, but there are those people who really have the secret, and then you feel like, if I talk about it, people are going to judge me. Here will not judge you actually. Just share your secret, and like it will be safe, completely safe with me or with us. Because I believe also the people that Austin happy. Hello Austin, how are you doing? Austin, maybe if you've not actually subscribed to our channel, we will really appreciate so much if you support us by subscribing. And also Austin, if you happen to have a secret and then you want to share, you can share. Gwen Megan, I remember you. How are you, Megan? It's actually beginning to drizzle here in my place, and whenever when Megan you're saying this, I've not really seen what you mean. You're saying you're good. So whenever it begins to rain, actually it's drizzling, so there is so much noise that we will be expecting, like. So I wish that the rains maybe could give us a few minutes so that we can share. Gwen Megan, you're saying wow. So how have you been? You're good, Gwen Megan? Yeah. BC, you're asking light rain. Yeah, you see my roof here actually does not really have a ceiling board. So whenever it rains, there is too much noise coming down. So friend, if you're joining us, kindly support us by subscribing, and we will really appreciate so much. Also, if you are joining right now and you have a secret that you really want to share with us or the world, nobody is going to judge you actually. So share the secret. It will be very, very safe with us. I promise you that. When Megan, you're saying yep. Megan, Meg. Let me use your short form. So Meg, do you actually have a secret and you've never really shared it with anybody? So if you do have one, kindly share with us. Maybe if you want to. That is, we are not really forcing anybody to share the secret. BC asking, do you ask subscribers to share all their secrets? No, I do not do that. I actually, like, this is a segment that I began yesterday whereby I asked if maybe you, a subscriber of mine, if you have a secret and you want to tell it to somebody and you have nobody to tell the secret, like you're maybe fearing that somebody might judge you or somebody might laugh at you. So I gave the people who subscribed, I gave them the opportunity, even those that have not subscribed, I gave them the opportunity to at least share the secret. If they have a secret they want to share, and then there is nobody to share it with. So that is the reason as to why I told you, if you have a secret and you want to share it, but there's nobody you'll share it with, then I'll be here. I'll listen to your secret and I'll not judge you. So BC, I believe I've answered you. Yeah. So friend, do you have a secret and you want to share it with someone, but you fear? Yeah, when Megan, you're asking, how are you? I'm doing great, Meg. How about you? Yeah, it's been days actually since we spoke. I hope you're doing great. So friend, if you're joining us right now, kindly support us by subscribing, and we will really appreciate so much. So it's open to each and every person. Like if anybody who has something that is maybe bothering him, like a secret, and you want to say it, you want to tell it, and then there is nobody to share it with, then I'm here. You can talk to me. So somebody is Rita Jens is asking, is your name Mansky? No, my name is actually Inomark 29. Okay, I do not really know what Mansky means. Rita, what does that name mean actually? You see, the last time that I tried to see a certain name that somebody sent me, I found myself like saying something that was really bad, and I never liked it. Yeah, it wasn't cool. Yeah, so friend, it is the platform is actually open to any person. Like if you want to share any secret that you have, and then maybe you have nobody to share it with, then I come here for you. Just feel free, talk to me. I'll not judge you. And also, kindly, if you are joining us, support us by subscribing, and we will really appreciate so much. So I've seen so many people over there. Yeah. I actually, so we've been here for the last 13 minutes. It's not really a long time. So Rita Jen was actually the last person to type. Yeah, friend, so the thing is, I was actually so friend, I actually want to apologize for the hitch. Yeah, I had some trouble with my network, and I believe now we are fine. Yeah, so the rains are actually also gone. Like it was actually like it was a sign sending the rains away, and then we have the opportunity to at least continue with our conversation. Areg Muradian. Oh, you're saying, oh my. So you're back. Areg. I do remember you actually. So friend, if you happen to have a secret and then you want to at least share it with someone, and maybe there's nobody to share it with, I'm here too. So do not really be afraid. You can share it with me. Yeah. BC 74 you disappeared. Yeah, I do remember your reg. I do remember. Oh, you told me your name is Mark, right? So welcome back, Mark. It's been a while. I hope you're doing great. Tomorrow is on Sunday, so I believe tomorrow you'll not be going to school. Yeah, in my country, actually, school going. I hope you're not actually a kid. Like, if you're going to school, I assume maybe it's college or campus. So in my country, children actually go to school during the weekend. Like, they go for tuition, extra learning. Apart from the normal learning, now they go to get extra coaching. Let me put it that way. So friend, if you happen to have a secret and then you have nobody to share it with, now this is the platform where you'll feel free. Even if it's maybe 2 paragraphs, you can type it. And maybe if you're joining us, kindly support us by subscribing, and we will really appreciate so much. Yeah, Areg, I do remember you. Not just remember. Areg, you're my friend. I have to know you. Yeah, we've really had so many conversations here. Okay. So what are you saying, Pakistan? Yeah? What do you mean by that? Yeah, there is a message you've actually sent, and it's been hidden. So tell us what you mean. Each and every message that is normally hidden, maybe it has something offensive or something, yeah, especially offensive, the offensive part. If maybe you wrote something offensive, it will obviously be hidden. Okay, Pakistan. So that is your secret. Like, are you addicted to? So this is a question I'm posing to you. Like, are you addicted to what you've sent us? Yeah, we'll also, like, apart from listening to your secret, no, Pakistan, you are not really supposed to be sorry for telling us your secret. You see, if you happen to have a secret and then you want to share it with us, and also you want like some advice, then you've come to the right place. We'll advise you according to like our understanding, where our knowledge gets to. So do not be afraid of sharing. Nobody's going to judge you. You see, we are all human. Like, human is to error. I'm not saying that your secret is error, but our Pakistani are asking, where are you from? Okay, I come from a country called known as Kenya. Kenya is in Africa. Yeah. So most people actually confuse like Africa. They think Africa is a country. Africa is a continent with around 52, if not 54 countries. Yeah. Yeah, okay, Pakistan. Also, Pakistan, if maybe you've not subscribed to our channel, kindly, we will appreciate so much if you subscribe. We will be very grateful for that support. So Pakistan, I'm not really understanding your question. Like, is this your secret? Because it's only me who's able to read. You see, the message that you last sent has been hidden. So the thing is, Like, is that your secret? Or I've read it, but the question is that your secret? Or maybe, what do you mean? Like, I'm not following. So kindly specify. And also, friend, if you're joining us, kindly support us by subscribing, and we will be very grateful for that. Yeah. So subscribing means adding friends on top of the friends we have. So you see, life is about, thank you, Pakistan. Friendship is about making friends is part of life, actually. Like, you have to make friends, you have to know how to live with the people around you. So you subscribing means you adding me as your friend, and I'm adding you as well as my friend, so we'll be friends. I do not really believe there's somebody who hates making friends. Like, making friends is actually the best thing in the whole world, because we need friends, actually. Like, you might find yourself in trouble today, and maybe you look left, right, you have nobody to talk to, and then maybe you'll remember, like, I have a friend known as Inomark, who maybe I'll find streaming online, and then you'll come, we'll talk. If you had a problem, maybe that you wanted somebody to at least listen to you and maybe give you some advice, I'll be here. So kindly, friend, if you're joining us, support us by subscribing. By subscribing, you become our friend. My friend, I become your friend, right? So we have Sarah. Sarah, you're telling me, enda ulale because you want you to stream tomorrow? Tomorrow? What do you mean by stream tomorrow, Sarah? What will be happening tomorrow? I normally stream daily. So it's actually 11:55, and my stream will end at around 1 a.m. this morning. So Sarah, also support us by subscribing. And if, friend, you're joining us, kindly subscribe, as we are waiting for Sarah to tell us what she means by you stream when you're in your church tomorrow, isn't excuse me, I have a flu. So Sarah, what if I told you I normally do not really go to church? Though I'm a believer, but I normally don't go to church. So you want me to go to church and then stream the sermon? Oh, what do you mean, Sarah? Also, Sarah, we're actually talking about secrets. If you happen to have a secret and then you want to tell it, but maybe there's nobody around, because you feel like, if I speak about this, then people are going to laugh at me, or people are going to judge me, no matter how dark or how weird or how funny your secret is. If you want at least somebody to talk to or to tell your secret, then I'm here. Yeah, I'll listen, I'll not judge. If also you need I to advise you, I'll advise you. So there is nothing to be afraid of. Somebody has sent a message, Sarah, again you're saying, then we will pray for you. Yeah, thank you very much, Sarah. I'll appreciate if you pray for me tomorrow. I'll appreciate your prayers very much. Yeah, and also tonight, before I go to sleep, I'll pray for you, Sarah. Yeah, we need to pray for each other. It's a brotherly thing, or sisterly, brotherly, not brotherly. From me to you, Sarah, brotherly. So, friend, If you are joining us, kindly support us by subscribing, and we will really appreciate so much. We were talking about secrets. Each and every person has a secret, be it the darkest secret, the most weird secret, the most funny secret of all. So you can feel free to share with us. Nobody is going to judge you. As we said earlier on, we are humans, and human is to error. So if maybe you did something and then you kept it as a secret, like you're very afraid of judgment. Sarah, you're saying, no, bye-bye, I need to sleep. Okay, Sarah, good night. I believe you're in the same country that I am from. I'm at. Yeah, it's around 11:58 p.m., almost heading to midnight. So Sarah, good night, sleep tight, and sweet dreams. Do not actually forget to pray for us tomorrow when you go to church. All right? So Sarah, you're saying you have no secret. That is a big lie. Each and every person has a secret. We all have secrets, but they're not really the same. Our secrets are really never the same. Sarah, you sent an emoji saying perfect. All right, you Sarah, sleep. We'll meet in our next stream if maybe you'll be around. But thank you very much for at least commenting. We appreciate that so much. So friend, what is your secret? What have you really been hiding for the for the better part of your life? Yeah, we've actually been here for the past almost 30 minutes. And the conversation was, what is your secret? Like, what have you really been hiding? Everybody has a secret. So last night people opened up about their secrets. Very weird, very funny. And others, excuse me, and other secrets were really like very dark secrets. So people actually opened up. So if you happen to have a secret and then you really have nobody to share it with, then this is the perfect place for you. This is where you'll open up and speak to us. So friend, today I actually saw something on the internet. Which was really, it was really shocking. Let me put it that way. There is some war brewing. Is it brewing or what correct term can I use? Hey, Austin, happy. I can see you're back. Hello. How you doing, Austin? Yeah, Austin, I'm actually trying to fetch something here that I saw on the internet earlier on. Though my internet is really very slow, so it might actually take a minute, but we'll finally get it. You'll finally fetch it. I, I believe so. Yeah, it's nights actually. Somebody known as Mariam Elasal, you're saying hi. Hi to Mariam. Kindly support us by subscribing, Mariam, and we will really appreciate so much. Austin, you're saying please subscribe. Yeah, friends, like Austin has said, kindly support us by subscribing, and we will really appreciate so much. Mariam, hello. Elasal. I've actually heard that name like before, Elasal. Is it, Mariam, are you coming from Sudan? Excuse me. Yeah, Mariam, I hope you're doing great. Mariam, you come from Egypt. All right. It's happy to chat with you, Mariam. Yeah, Egypt is actually a very great country, though I've never been there. From the pictures, I'm saying from the pictures, from what I normally hear about Egypt, you guys are really ahead. So, is it the same on the, like, amazing, you're saying thank you. Yeah, Mariam, so, someday, God willing, you see, you never really know what God has planned for you. So what I'm saying is, God willing, someday, we will, or I will visit Egypt. Yeah, you see, we normally see the pyramids, and what else do we really know about Egypt? Yeah, there is a certain, the Great River Nile. I hear it passes by Egypt. Is it? Or maybe I'm wrong. Mariam, yeah, you're the only person that comes from Egypt, maybe. Welcome, my brother. We wait you. Thank you very much, Mariam. Mariam, does the Great River Nile pass through Egypt? So you're asking, where are you from? All right, Mariam, I come from Kenya. Yeah, we are below you, below Egypt, the countries that are below Egypt. So that is where I come from, Kenya. You can also visit Kenya, Mariam, if possible. You're very welcome here in my country. We love visitors. Yeah, I come from Kenya, Mariam. We love Egyptians so much. But I do not really know if you guys love us the way we love you. Do you? Mariam, maybe answer us. So I'm actually trying to fetch something. There is something that I saw on the internet today. Definitely I want a chance to Kenya. Yeah. And also the good thing about Kenya, Mariam, is if you come from Africa, you really do not like need a visa to come to Kenya. Kenya is visa free. You just visit anytime, any day. Nobody is going to like stop you from entering Kenya. Yeah. Our immigration actually allows citizens from across Africa to visit Kenya without having a what do we call it? A visa. So you're very welcome. And when you visit Kenya, Mariam, make sure that we meet. I'll be waiting for you. And also, when I visit Egypt, I'll make sure that I meet you. All right, Mariam. Nice one. Perfect. Thank you very much, Mariam. And also, Mariam, remember to subscribe to our channel, kindly. Yeah, somebody told me Egyptians are really peace-loving people. Like you guys love peace. So that is the reason as to why I really pray to visit Egypt. Thank you very much, Mariam. We appreciate your support. But also, Mariam, before you leave, kindly tell us, like, for we, the people who've never really been to Egypt, yeah, you're saying, yes, Egyptians are very friendly. So if maybe, Mariam, give me a reason to at least want to visit Egypt, like, now apart from Mariam. Yeah, thank you, Mariam. Thank you very much. So now, apart from you, what else is good in Egypt apart from Mariam? Because I've seen Mariam is good, so what else is good in Egypt apart from Mariam? Yeah, so what's actually trending on X is Champions League round of 16 pairs Arsenal, Leverkusen, Madrid, City, and more rivalries. So that is what is trending on number 1. And then we have number 2, which is saying, Mariam is saying, what do you mean? Say it again. My English is bad. Mariam, I'm saying, like I'm asking you a question. I've seen you, Mariam. You're a good person. So you're something good in Egypt. So now, apart from you, another good person in Egypt, what else is good in Egypt? Like, apart from Mariam, what else is good in Egypt? I do not really know if maybe you're understanding me. If maybe you're not, tell me so that I can reframe the question. So apart from Mariam, what else is good in Egypt? So friend, if you're joining us, kindly support us by subscribing, and we will really appreciate so much. Yes, Mariam is saying a lot of things are good in Egypt. Now, among the many things good in Egypt, give me 3. Pick 3, just 3, kindly, and tell us. Like, for example, in my country, Kenya, if you visit Kenya, we have what we call Lake Naivasha. When you go to Lake Naivasha, you'll get to see the flamingos. I believe you know what flamingos are. The tall, very beautiful birds. There are very, very many. You're saying the good thing in Egypt is culture, food, people. I actually love food. So my number one will be food, and then people number two, and then number three, culture. So that is the experience I'd want to experience in Egypt. Food first. Yeah, we have to actually take care of our stomachs, because you cannot really do anything with in an empty stomach. You're saying history. Yeah, history. Sure. Actually, I know somebody from Egypt who's very famous, who plays football in the EPL in a very big club. They wear red. And what else? He comes from Egypt. So do you know that person, Mariam? So before I even finished, you know him, Mo Salah. Yeah, he's my favorite player actually, from Egypt. And then, who else? Which player do I know? Let me try to remember. Omar Mamouche. Yeah, Omar Mamouche plays for Manchester City, right? Yeah, you've actually written that. Sure thing. So you are a football fan as well, Mariam, because you wouldn't really know these people if you do not love football. Mustafa Mohamed in France. I do, yeah, I know Mustafa actually also. I got to see them during the AFCON. Yeah, that is where I actually knew most of them. Though I already knew Salah and Mamouche, but the rest I knew them during AFCON, because I'm actually a big fan of the EPL. So Mariam, you're saying, yes, I'm a very good, you're very good at football. Thank you very much. So we are alike in football. Yeah. Actually, a few minutes ago, we were actually watching the Manchester City versus which team was that? Man City versus Leeds. And Man City won by 1-0. So which is amazing. So Mariam, I appreciate so much. Yeah, you taking your time to. You're saying this, another one known as Mahmoud Dressing. You're saying fear. What do you fear, Mariam? So Mariam, you're saying you wrote fear. Yes, actually Mohamed El Neni. I remember El Neni. Yeah, I remember El Neni because I am an Arsenal fan. Like my club is Arsenal. A lot of Egyptian footballers, they're perfect, honestly. That is the truth. Ruth Kemto. Hey brother. Hello to Ruth. How are you? My sister. How are you doing? So Ruth, you are awake actually at this time. I thought you were asleep. Yes. So Mariam, which club do you support? like in the EPL, if maybe you have one, which one do you support? Thank you very much. You're a very good person, actually. Passing by here means a lot. I really appreciate that, Ruth. Mariam, you're saying you support Real Madrid. Wow. So you're a Madrid fan. Okay. So Madrid is actually going to face Manchester City in the UEFA Champions League. Commander TV, hello. Hello to Kamala. How are you? So Man City will face Madrid in the Champions League. Hi to Commander. I hope you're doing great. Yeah, Mariam, you're saying yes. Yes, Commander. I'm doing very fine. Thank you very much for passing by. You're really a great person. Everybody actually, everybody that has been messaging us, we really appreciate so much. Yeah, we are very grateful for the support. You people are amazing. So Mariam, do you believe you're going to defeat Manchester City? Yeah, I've seen them actually very sloppy of late. They're really struggling. Commander, you're saying you're fine. And I thank you very much, Commander. Actually, friend, I have a flu. That is the reason as to why I'm really struggling, like to bring my voice out. But anyway, it's nature. Yeah, we really cannot avoid to at least maybe stream because of the flu. We sip warm water and we continue. Mariam, you're saying you're not a fanatic. You do not care if you win or lose. You're lying. Mariam, you're lying. If you support Madrid, I believe you want them to win. Maybe you might be on both sides because Mamush is playing for City. Maybe somehow you might be supporting City. At the same time, you do not really want Madrid to lose. So Commander, you're saying take lemon. Thank you very much, Commander. Yeah, I'll do that actually. Tomorrow, very early in the morning, I'll go buy lemon so that I can, at least it can help me. So that is very good advice. I appreciate that, Commander. Yeah, amazing. So friend, we've actually been here for the past like 50 minutes plus. We there is a time that we had an issue whereby our stream, when it stopped for a few minutes and then we resumed. Mariam is saying no, believe me, I enjoy all the matches. I do not care about anything else. In fact, I care more about playing than watching the matches. Oh, you never told me you're a football. You play football. That is really nice. So which position, Mariam, do you play? Yeah, we have I believe you know the positions. Now, which one do you play? Your best position. This is I came to realize we have players who their coaches or their managers normally play them out of position. Like maybe somebody is a striker and then your coach plays you in the midfield, or maybe at the back, or maybe you're a midfielder and then your coach plays you at the back, like defense. You're saying you're a striker. You do not play for a club, but when you play, you're usually a striker. Amazing. So you love scoring goals. Pakistan, you are saying hi. Hi to Pakistan, you're back. Thank you very much, Pakistan. We are still here. Remember I told you that we'll be here till 1 a.m. That is the time in my country. So I do not really know where. So Mariam, what time is it actually in Egypt? Also Pakistan. In your place, what time is it over there? Pakistan, you're asking, are you married? No, not yet, Pakistan. I'm not yet married. So tell us the time and maybe in your country. We'll begin with Mariam. Mariam, you're saying how many pickups can you how many pickups can you do without falling the ball? I'm not really good at that. I do not want to lie. Like, I do not want to lie on video. Like, I can do a certain, maybe at least I can do, Mariam, you're saying it's 11:24. So we are ahead by an hour. Right now here in my country, Kenya, it's 12:25 a.m. So you're in the PM. Now we are in the AM, so we are ahead by 1 hour. So Mariam, I can do maybe, at least I can do 5. Do not laugh at me kindly. I can only do 5 at least. Not at least, at most. At most I can do 5. Please don't laugh at me. That is where I can get to. So how many can you do, Mariam? Yeah, Pakistan, we are waiting for you to tell us the time in your country, please. Yeah, Mariam, you're saying I understanding this skill. So how many can you do, Mariam? Like, give me a number, please. Also, Commander, you went missing. Yeah, we had a very short conversation and you disappeared, Commander TV. Yeah, we also need your contribution here, please. Hello to Pakistan, welcome back. Yeah, I'll not share your secret. It's very safe with me. Nobody will know about it. Be sure about that. Pakistan, do not be afraid of anything. Mariam, you're saying you can use both feet. It's okay, Pakistan. Pakistan Jan. You really have a very nice name. You're saying thanks, bro. Always welcome. Yeah, using both feet, Mariam. So how many can you do? Is it you? Oh, Jan means love. Ah, okay. Amazing. That is from Pakistan. You're saying Jan means love. All right. Actually, Pakistan. Where do you come from? Like, do you come from Pakistan because you're? So you're from Pakistan. Pakistan love. Okay. All right. Pakistan is in Asia, right? I believe Pakistan is like close to India, if I'm not wrong. If maybe I've not really forgotten my geography. I did study geography. So Mariam, you're saying yesterday I played a challenge with my relatives in this skill and reached 456. What? 456 for real? That is a lot. Like the farthest I can get to is maybe 6. So like you went 456. You're good at that. I congratulate you. Pakistan, you're saying yes. You're right. Okay. Yeah, also Pakistan is actually, I do not really know much about Pakistan, but from what I've heard is that you guys are really good at you guys are so Pakistan, you guys are really good at making jets. Is it fighter jets? Yeah, I saw the other day on the news whereby there is a certain country that came to buy jets, fighter jets from your country, Pakistan. So that is the only thing I actually know about Pakistan. Maybe Pakistan Jan, you can tell us more about Pakistan. So Mariam is saying, I was going to enroll in the AL. That word is really tough for me. Egyptian Girls Academy. But honestly, I preferred studying. I'm very good in playing football. Okay, my advice, Mariam, if you want my advice is, you can actually do both. Like you can study at the same time, play football. But it will also depend with your parents. You see, there are parents that really want you to study first, and then maybe later on, you'll get the opportunity to play football. And there are parents who really will support whatever you choose. Maybe for you, Mariam, you chose to study first and then football later. Or maybe your parents told you, no, study first and then you'll do football later. Which is also good because we all have to listen to our parents. Like, they are there to guide us. So whatever your parents choose for you, believe that it's the best. All right? So Pakistan, you're saying we are friends now, Yeah, Pakistan, we are good friends actually. We are very good friends. So Mariam, you're saying, no, it's difficult. I can't study and play football. I'm in medical school and I only have to choose one. Yeah, it's really, really demanding. Doing medicine, studying for medical, and then trying to create time to go and play football, it's really tricky. Yeah, because that is a very demanding course you choose. But also, you like need to at least get some time to be training, to be practicing. You see, if you really take a very long time without playing, it will also like affect you somehow if you take a very long time without playing. So at least make sure that you create some time to at least do some warm-ups and such, so that maybe your talent does not really like end there. You see, maybe your talent will actually feed you in the future. That is to Mariam. Pakistan, you sent me an emoji smiling over there. Pakistan, Pakistan, you're asking, are you not sleeping? I'm sleeping actually. I'll sleep when it gets to around 1 a.m. It's 12:34 a.m. right now. So when it gets to 1 a.m., then I'll sleep. That is to Pakistan. And then Mariam, you're saying, I don't have time to sleep because of all the studying and lectures. So how am I supposed to continue training? Yeah, it's really difficult, very tough. Yeah, I can put myself in your shoe. Studying, and then you barely have enough time to sleep, and then you have to train. So this actually reminded me of me personally. So the thing is, a few months ago I was actually working, and I wanted to at least like push my YouTube channel, the one that I'm streaming using. So I really like, at times we were working in shifts. So at times I used to really wake up very early in the morning at 4 a.m. And then there are days that I used to come back to the house at around 11 p.m. So it was really a challenge. Like, definitely one has to overweigh the other. Yeah, I understand you completely, Mariam. So Pakistan, you're saying, on time I came to your country with my family and I love your country. So you once came to Kenya, you visited Kenya and you love Kenya. Okay. Mariam is saying you spend 9 to 11 hours at university. Wow. That is a very long time. But I also believe your course really takes like 4 years, is it? Not too long. Maybe 4. Is it, Mariam? You're saying, but football will always remain my favorite sport. Of course. Amazing. Yeah, I'm supporting you on that. Yeah, Pakistan, you're saying one time I came to your country. So you've visited Kenya, Pakistan. So what did you love about Kenya? Like, what did you enjoy? Yeah, did you receive the warm welcome? Yeah, because I know Kenya is very friendly too, especially foreigners. Very friendly. Pakistan, you're saying you love the places. Amazing. Amazing. That's great. So, Pakistan, if you ever visited Kenya, which place did you actually come to in Kenya? You're saying, and people are very kind. You're saying you made very many friends. Wow, that is great. Amazing. So Mariam, you're saying actually my parents played a role in making me focus on my studies more than football because my academic level was excellent. So they preferred that I become a doctor because football is considered a hobby and not the best thing for me as a girl. Obviously, your parents are right. As I said earlier on, like, parents are there to guide us. They know what is best for us, and we have to respect their decision. We have to obey them. You see, Mariam, after school, you still have time. Like, you can decide if maybe you want to go like professional. When I'm speaking of professional, I'm talking about you playing football like professionally, or maybe choosing the career, being a doctor professionally. So with you, you actually have two professions, which most people do not really have. So like for me, personally, I went to campus and then I studied what we call journalism and mass communication. So I'm limited to practicing journalism as a professional. But you, Mariam, you have to. Yeah, like you can go with your talent, or maybe what you studied about, like what you went to school to study for. So you have to. That is a very big advantage. So utilize it. Oh, Pakistan, you're asking what happened to your eyes? It's so red. Oh, Pakistan, actually, I woke up today. Today I woke up very early in the morning, and then I have a flu. Like very many things actually. If I begin like telling you everything, you'll be very surprised. Yeah. So there are very many things, but I also believe it's because I'm sleepy. Yeah, but I cannot really sleep before I achieve my target, my today's target. Like I have to stream this for about an hour plus. I normally do that on a daily basis. Yeah, like I do not really remember the last time I never streamed. This week actually there is a day I never streamed. So Mariam was saying, what about you? What's your favorite team? Mariam, my favorite team is Arsenal. Excuse me. I'm a big fan of Arsenal. Like I love Arsenal forever. Arsenal. Yeah. Whenever we lose a match, I really have a very tough time. At times I really find it difficult to even eat. So that is the love I have for Arsenal. Like when we lose, I really have a very rough time. At times I do not even get to sleep. Like sleep disappears. Yeah. So that is how a loss affects me. For Arsenal. Pakistan, you're saying you can call me Amara. Alright, Amara. I'll remember that. Whenever your name appears, I'll remember this is Amara. Alright. And then Mariam was saying, oh, Arsenal, you're on top. I do not really want to, like, boast about us being on top, because you love football. I believe you've been maybe following the football news. We've been topping for the last, is it 3 seasons? And then we get to somewhere, we drop to position. Yeah, 3 seasons actually. We've been topping, and then we get to somewhere, we drop to the second position. So this time we'll not really boost that we are at the top. We'll just give it time, so that, yeah, we know Manchester City is behind us, which is really putting pressure on us, because I'm sure tomorrow we'll be playing what we call Chelsea. So Chelsea will be very determined. Like, they lost to us a few weeks ago. So tomorrow they'll be really determined to win. So Amara, you're asking, do you live alone? Yes, Amara, I actually live alone. Yeah, I live by myself. So back to Mariam. Yeah, we cannot really celebrate us being in that position, because it's really tricky. We might, right now we actually leading by 2 points, only 2 points. Mariam, you're saying you understand how I feel. Yeah, being that is actually the thing with being a football fan. Yeah, there are days you lose, and then you're very frustrated. You wonder, like, what is really happening. And then there are days you win and you're very happy, very, let me use the word excited, very excited, like wow, we've really done something. But we the Arsenal fans are going to be very, very happy the time we like win a trophy or lift a trophy. Also, Mariam, you're asking, do you live alone? Yeah, actually live alone, Mariam. What time is it in your country? That is from Amara. Amara, in my country right now it's 11. It's 12 actually. 12:45. 12:45. Yeah. Okay. The question from Mariam is, do you follow the African Cup of Nations? Yes, Mariam, I do. I do. AFCON. Yeah. Amara, you're saying yes. With, okay, Amara, I actually live alone. There is a question that I asked you, Amara, and you ignored it. I asked you, which place did you visit in Kenya? Like, where did you live in Kenya? So that is to Amara. And then Mariam is saying, where do you live alone? Where is your family, brother? Oh, I actually do not have a brother. So I do have my parents. They are around, but their houses are a bit like a certain distance from mine. So my parents are around, though they do not really live with me. They live somewhere else, though very close, and not too close, but somewhere around. So Pakistan, you're saying? I live with my family. Okay, Pakistan. And then Mariam is saying, do you remember the Morocco versus Senegal? That was actually the finals, right? Morocco, yeah, those were the finals. Yeah, I remember when they were when Morocco was awarded a penalty, and then the Senegalese were really furious about it. So I saw I saw Vinicius Junior the other day. Pakistani are asking, are you Muslim? Okay, so this question is really tricky from Pakistan, because in my family, like my grandfather's house, we have Christians and we have Muslims. So what I'll say is, I'm like half Christian, half Muslim. So like they're both with us. That is to Pakistan. And then somebody known as Mariam is saying, oh, I'm really forgetting Pakistani. Your name is Amara. Sorry for that, Amara. I believe I've answered you. And then Mariam, that was a very funny match for me. Yeah, it was indeed very funny. You see, after immediately those Senegalese like went into the dressing room, and then only Mane remained on the pitch. I thought maybe they were never going to come back, like they were leaving for real. And then they came back all of a sudden. Amara I was saying with, and then we have Nabikunze Oreste. Nabikunze, hello, how are you? Nabikunze, I believe this is not your first time here. There is a time we actually communicated. Or do you like have the similar? Is there somebody else known as Nabikuze? Oreste. Hello, Nabikuze. And then Amara, you're saying bye. I'm going to sleep. We will meet tomorrow when you're live, okay? Thank you very much, Amara. Have a great night. Sleep tight and sweet dreams to Amara. See you tomorrow. Thank you very much for your messages, for commenting, and for keeping me company. And then Mariam, you're saying my favorite match was the Egypt versus Ivory Coast game. Yeah, I remember that match. It was really amazing. Yeah. Okay, did I really watch that match? Egypt versus Ivory Coast. No, I do not think I actually watched that match. Maybe I watched. I might be forgetting. Amara, you're saying okay then. Bye, Amara. See you in our next stream. I hope you'll be around. And oh, you told me you subscribed. Yeah, immediately I'll go live. You'll get a notification. So Mariam is saying yes. The Senegal coach took the players off the field after the penalty was awarded to Morocco, and Sadio Mane brought them back on. Yeah, that was actually a very good thing that Mane did. Like he acted professionally. I'm not really saying that the manager acted, not the actions for the manager were not professional. But the thing is, Mane was like, they've been awarded the penalty, but they've not even scored the goal. So why are we going out of the field? So that was what Mane was saying. Yes, they have the penalty, but the thing is they've not yet scored. So we still have an advantage over them. Yeah. And then it happened that Senegal won. Though I have a certain friend of mine who we used to watch the matches with. I told him in this AFCON, my mind is telling me Senegal might actually win the tournament. And then he told me no, it will be won by Morocco, the host country. Although at the same time, for the past few years, like whenever a country hosts the AFCON, the country that is hosting has really never won. According to statistics. So Mariam, you're saying it was a hilarious match for me. Yeah, I believe I read that. And then, yes, there was a conspiracy in the match. It was a strange match. Yeah, very strange actually. Very, very strange. But I believe there was action taken against some officials. Yeah, I believe people were actually punished for whatever happened during that match. I've seen, Mariam, you really love football, like it's in your blood. So if whatever happens, Mariam, like do not stop playing football. Do not really stop playing football. Yeah, you have an opportunity, and it's very rare actually to find ladies who love football. It's very rare. Like there are very few. By saying ladies who love football, I mean playing football and also maybe watching it. I will, Mariam, you're saying you wanted the next tournament to be held in Egypt. I believe they've already actually selected the next AFCON. Okay, I'm not really sure about that. I'm not sure about which country. Oh, so Mariam, I believe you're still here with us. So you said you wanted the next tournament to be held in Egypt. So I want to tell you that I've googled actually, and then it's saying the 2027 AFCON, like Africa Cup of Nations, which is AFCON, also referred to AFCON 2027 or CAN 2027, will be held the 36th edition of the African football tournament organized by the Confederation of African Football, CAF, as the biennial tournament. It will be hosted, guess by who? I want you to guess actually, Mariam. It will be hosted by actually 3 countries that are found in the East Africa. So it will happen between the 19th of June and 18th of July 2027. So Mariam is saying, my brother, have been playing football since I was a child because I was the only girl among my cousins. That is amazing. So Mariam, I want you to guess which countries will host the next AFCON. There will be 3 countries from East Africa. So guess. I'm waiting. Yeah, Mariam, I actually want you to guess. Yeah, 3 East African countries will be hosting AFCON 2027, which will begin on June 19th to July 18th. Yeah, it will begin June 19th to July 18th. That is like a month plus. No, actually a month. Close to, or maybe a month. Mariam was saying Kenya, I think, and Tanzania. I don't know the third country. Yeah, the third country. Congratulations for that. You've really got the correct, the two. Kenya, Tanzania, and another country. The fifth, the third country is Uganda. Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania. Yeah, from East Africa. So those are the three countries that will be hosting AFCON 2027. So, Mariam, my wish is by then you visit Kenya, you come to watch the AFCON. That is my wish. Yeah. And then you're saying, I know it's already been decided, but I'm talking about our future times. Yeah. Yeah, you're saying Uganda, you remember now, right? Yeah, in the Egypt, actually, you see, what I love about your country is Egypt. This is Egypt, this is Morocco, and Algeria. Egypt, Morocco, and Algeria. You guys have like the best structures. Excuse me. When it comes to football, you guys are really You guys are really ahead of like the other African countries. You see, in my country, actually, Kenya, I've never really seen the, what do we call it? There's a camera that is normally on top of the field whenever players are playing. We call it a spider cam, is it? In my country, we do not have such. We only have the cameras that are placed around the field, but the one that is from the head, from above, spider cam, I believe. I believe that is the correct term. So we really do not have that. And also our structures, like our fields, most are not covered from the roof. Like if you go to the football match and then there is rain, fans will actually be rained on. So that is among the challenges that we have. But I saw the other day our government is really trying to at least they like covered about 2 if not 3 fields here in the country, and there is also one that is being like made to host the AFCON 2027, which is really a good thing. So Kenya is trying. I saw the other day Tanzania is really ahead actually in terms of structures. So that is the reason as to why, like, I'd also prefer like when the next AFCON comes, maybe after 2027, I'd also like again it to be taken to the countries that are to the north of Africa. You're really prepared, like structure wise, order. You guys are really ahead, and I wish that, like, my country would do the same. Yeah. So Mariam, soon you're gonna be a doctor. When will you be graduating actually? Yeah. So that you'll be sent to Kenya to come and treat us whenever we become sick. Or maybe you only want to work in Egypt. Do you want to come to Kenya and maybe treat us? Excuse me for that. Mariam, you're saying I want to ask you a question. Please go ahead, Mariam. Ask me the question. I'm here. all ears, listening and watching what you are going to ask me. Feel free, actually. Feel very free. I'm in my first year. Nice one. I have 6 years to graduate and then 3 years for PhD. So you'll, like, now you have, you're in your first year, so you will take like 9 years. All right. Yeah, actually, I think the doctors in my country also normally take that duration of time. So it's actually the same. So it cuts across. I understand. Yeah, so Mariam, you said you have a question for me. I'm waiting for the question. You can actually feel free to ask me anything. Yeah, Mariam, you're asking, why do most African countries say that North African countries are not African? Okay, Mariam, the thing is actually, we, like the rest of Africa, like maybe the countries that are maybe Central or maybe South Africa, maybe West African countries, we really never say that you guys are not Africans. The thing is, the issue actually began from your leaders. I have history about that. This thing actually began from the leaders from your countries, like the leaders from the countries that are on the north part of Africa. Your leaders are the one who wanted, like they wanted to like deassociate themselves from us, from now the rest of Africa. They were saying that they belong to is it Europe? Yeah, I believe they were saying that you guys do not really belong in Africa. It came actually from your leaders. They were the ones who were saying that. So, and now the rest of other African countries took it like literally. So they are like, after all, you said you do not belong in Africa, so you're not Africans. But the thing is, we are all Africans. Like, this is our home. Yeah. We never found ourselves here by mistake or by luck. Yeah, we are one, actually. We are one. And then, excuse me. And then you're saying, how old are you? Oh, Mariam, you want to know my age? I am 30 years old. Yeah. I've been around for a very long time. Maybe, Mariam, how many years old are you? Now I'm posing back the question. Yeah, but they say back to sender. So I'm sending back the question. Mine is 30 years old. How about you? How many years old are you? Yeah, do I look very old, Mariam? Do I look too old for my age? Oh, Mariam, you're saying, say your age slowly. My English is bad. Oh, okay, Mariam, I said, I am actually 30 years old. Yeah, that is my age. And then I asked you, how many years old are you? So Mariam, you're saying I look young, not old. Yeah, 30 years is a very long time on this planet. Maybe, how about you? How many years old are you? Now I'm actually returning the question back to the sender. So, Mariam, yeah, I actually said my age. Mariam, you're asking, did you really say your age? I didn't hear it. No, my age is not 27. I'm 30 years old. 30. So Mariam, you're asking, did you really say your age? I didn't hear it. It's 30 years old. Okay, let me write that down for you. My age. I'll write it down for you. I'll try to get maybe a very plain, very clear page on a book so that I can write it and then show it to you. Yeah, correct. 30 years old. What? So Mariam, you're that young. 18. That's not a bad age. So the good thing is, Mariam, you're above 18. You're not under 18. You see, in my country, if maybe somebody is like found, like now, if I was talking to you and maybe you are under 18, not just talking like the normal talking, like now, like right now I'm actually streaming, right? Maybe if I was streaming and then I was engaging with somebody's underage, it will be very tough for me. Like, I'll face the consequences of such. So Mariam, yeah, what I'll do is, I said I was to go to sleep at 1. Yeah, it's actually 1:13 a.m. So I'm really happy that we've had a conversation. Yes, I appreciate you taking your time being here. Mariam, you're asking how old did you think I was? I thought maybe you were like 20 years old, but 18 is a good age actually. Yeah, 18 is a good age. Yeah, so you sleep tight, sweet dreams. We will talk tomorrow. And also take care, right? So bye for now. We will talk again in our next stream. Bye bye.